Hello, Sagittarius. This is your weekly. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, and also cross watchers. Please put yourself where you fit in the messages and only take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, it's coming in for, it's not even on the camera. Let's move it. There we go. For Sagittarius. What do we have coming in for Sagittarius? Please and thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know for the week? Decisions. Empowerment. Interesting. And celebrating. You know what I am noticing here is a theme. Wow, it's even back here. You see like the half circle there? I'm seeing it here. Looks like a horseshoe. And then even up here. And then right here. What is this? What is happening? What is needed to be known here? There's a decision that could like bring in some sun energy, some empowerment, beliefs, careful planning, firm foundation. The thoughts become reality. You might be trying to plan something and need to make some decisions here. The dog and the bear. Oh. This might be a friend that you have that might be a hairy friend. I don't know what I mean by that. But the bear is hairy. The dog is hairy. But it's getting something going here. The windy road in this masculine, which is weird because this masculine is like clean cut. But there is okay, let me see. What is going on here, Spirit? Please inform me. Hold on, I'm just grabbing a deck. Oops. Okay, what do we need to know about this friend with the feminine? Because we've got a masculine and it feels like a feminine, of course. Something's open-ended. What needs to be known here? This Queen of Wands. The World. You might just barely be done with the cycle because here it's completed. And waiting. Something's like a slow thing here. What's going on here? It's like closing up the gap. The title. And the devil. It feels like wanting to know everything. The table of contents. Why is the devil here? Three of Cups. Let's get together. Yeah, wow. Yeah. It's a reconciliation. Like, will this work? So the devil is the Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. It could be a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be like the devil. Show me again. It's a Judgment. Feels like use some good judgment here. I keep seeing the King of Pentacles. What is this? The devil. Clarify the devil, please, for me. What is the devil energy? The change and healing. It's a wish. It might be overthinking, or there's something here that is causing anxiety, and you've got the Judgment here twice. There's some effort and being on your toes. It feels like when this person comes around, you've got to be like on your toes. And it's like trying to wrangle somebody in, bring somebody in for some change and some healing. Sexual healing. This is you're just talking to somebody, or there's some ideas that are coming about. Wow, with this agreement. And it does feel like if there is something that's like making you have a hard time with your own decision, it feels like make sure that you are paying attention to your own beliefs, your values. The chain reaction here. The problems will end. It's a fresh start. Feels like you can have whatever you like. Spirit is guiding you on this. It's safe. And be easy. Be easy. Why would I say that? Wow, because you should. You got the hummingbirds with the grasshopper. The obstacle. Feminine energy. But it's removed. It feels like your part of what it is that's been blocking you, you purge it away. And then that's part of your journey. Or you like walk away from something and then you rise above it. And it brings in this new beginning for you. The obstacles are removed. It feels like then it becomes easy for you because now it's like you feel like you're supported. Believe in your strength. Believe in your power. Gifts, celebration, abundance. That's all at the bottom of the deck. It's like you have the power to get the message across. At the bottom of the deck, wow, with the seed. It feels like, okay, so for some of you, what it might be that's kind of making something like take forever, that last little piece that's going to close this cycle is literally forgiveness and needing to be vulnerable here. And then you get to plant seeds for this new beginning or this reconciliation. It has to do with like forgiveness in a sense, and to be open to it and gratitude. And then it brings in an overflow of abundance with the message or the writer, which is forward movement and messages. And it feels like getting messages everywhere and seeing it. And you can ask spirit for things and you can put it out there and ask, but it is your responsibility to pay attention for when it shows up. Okay, so what happens at the end of the week? Oh, geez. The moon. Huh. That's a full circle, but then I'm looking at this. Where it's like, okay. And then dropping it down. The 18th could be relevant. What happens at the end of the week? And then you get some reciprocation. And I'm telling you, this person might have Earth in their chart. Because I keep seeing that, wow, it's the 10 of Pentacles. But then it moves into a much loving energy. Feels like we move forward with plans. There's some reciprocation in the foundation. And then there's talking with the 8 of Wands. So by the end of it, it just feels like you're moving in harmony. Things are balanced out. And the path is lit now. What? You know now what you're working with. And it's kind of like, I kind of see this as like something being thrown down that's like sparkling, the stars, and it's reciprocated, but then it's like these little lanterns up here. So we might have those outside. They're lit up, and then it marks the road. And it leads to, it's like it's going down the road of love. And neat. Feels like neat. The biker. Ugh. The map. The crystal ball. Satisfaction and conviction. It feels like pay attention. Pay attention to your intuition, but there is like for some of you, it could be some ecstasy, some passion, some of that. But it's like this biker person and put on the map with the tree, the oak tree. And then there's the night. Wow, with the flamingos. It feels like at the end of the week, you and this person are like a power couple. It's the grand design. And for others of you who are actually hooking up with somebody, yeah. It's bringing some excitement in that department. And then you're just taking a rest afterwards. You might need some sleep. Positive. Wow, it ends very positively for you. And you're with your crew. Everything is in sync. Everything is working together now as a unit. It feels like just at the beginning of the week, it's like there's some forgiveness or which could be something just very simple, like miscommunication or something like that. It doesn't have to be super complicated. And then you get the inventor, where it's like something happens and it's like an inspired thing that gets going and it puts something on the map for you. And by the end of the week, you're just like going with it. You're co-creating with somebody. There's a partnership here. And you're working together with somebody by the end of the week. Okay? Because it might be that you're trying to do something on your own and it's kind of like, well, you can't really, this job or whatever it is, you need to have somebody with you to close up the circle here. There's a gap. It feels like it needs to be closed. And maybe that's what it is that you need to bring someone in that's going to close that gap for you. Okay, so I hope that made sense. And I don't know why I'm doing that. That's weird. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your weekly, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye, guys.